Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. This week I'm going to be doing a market vlog because I have a very exciting market this weekend. So we're gonna prep for that and everything and do all the things. If you're new here and you don't know me, my name is Aria. I run a crochet business called Kitsch Granny, and I make crochet clothing, hats, accessories, all the things. And I have a market this weekend, so we're gonna be prepping for that, making all of the things and all of that stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm laying on my stomach in my bed. I don't usually start my videos like that. Now, this is because I am currently putting heat. Can you see my heating pad? I think you can. It's on my butt. Currently putting heat on my back because it really hurts. Specifically, like one side. So, and it like hurts when I walk and everything. And I have more classes today because I'm a dance major, if you don't know. So I do a lot of moving. And it's our first day back, so I'm in a lot of pain. But the grind never stops, so I'm going to be doing some market prep on my break in between classes. I came home to grab some lunch and do a little bit. So the current project is this, it's very long, I apologize. This moss stitch scarf, that's like the crochet stitch. The scarf part is done. I'm just adding like this fringe detail. I did this side, now I have to do the other side. And then I have to do this side because it's very sparse. And then if I finish that and I still have time, then I'm going to work on sewing together some cat beanies that I made a while back, but I didn't like sew them and finish them. So those still need to be done at some point. But I think I have like 45 minutes-ish until I have to leave. So we're gonna just get done as much as we can. And then I have class for 2 hours and I have rehearsal. And then after that, I'll be working on some more stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna work on this. So it turns out this is really difficult to do on your stomach. I don't usually, being on my stomach is not a comfortable position for me, but this is, what's I saying? Oh, I don't usually like to be on my stomach because it's not like comfortable like for my shoulders and my chest and everything, but I'm heating my back, so I need to. But I'm just gonna cut all of the strings first. Yesterday I did it as I went, but I'm just gonna do it so that I can cut all of the colors and then loop them in. So yeah. Hi vlog, it is 3 o'clock, so I need to go back to class soon, but I'll show you what I got done in the very short period of time that I was here. As you can see, I'm sitting now. I sat up for a little bit with the heating pad and then I took it off because I didn't want to keep it on too long. So we'll see how that feels. But let me show you the things that I finished in this short period of time. So first up is the moss stitch scarf. I have both ends done in terms of fringe. I didn't cut it yet because I just don't feel like doing that right now. But at some point I'll like make sure like cut it so it's even. But I'm very happy with how it turned out. I don't know if you can see the colors, but there's a lot of I love the stitch because of the way it shows the different colors. Like even colors that like don't necessarily go well together, like all of these are kind of like whack, but like they're scraps, but like even colors that don't go super great together will look good together with this stitch because of the way that it looks. Just so, I don't know, it just looks cool. Then I had these two scarves that I hadn't like woven in the ends yet, so I just did that on the ends of both of these. So I have this purple one and then this black and like tan one. So I've got two more scarves done, and then I sewed up this cat beanie because I hate like sewing them. It's kind of annoying, but yeah, so that one's done. It's not gonna fit on my head right now because of my hair, but very cute. I like the colors. It's green and blue. And then I have a purple one that I have to sew. As you can see, it's deconstructed. I also have this gray one and then this pink one and brown. So I'm gonna probably sew those tonight, and then all my cat beanies will be done. All the other ones that I've already made, I've sewn, but those few that I made like last week, I didn't feel like sewing them yet, so I just didn't but I'll do that tonight after rehearsal. I get home at like 8, which gives me a decent amount of time to work on some stuff. I don't know if I'll start anything new, but I'm gonna at the very least finish these hats and then maybe start the granny squares for a balaclava that I'm gonna make. I'm making one more balaclava because I've made a few already. So yeah, but I'm gonna head to class, so I'll see you when I get back at like 8:45. Hey team, time is now 9:30. I got back from rehearsal about an hour ago and I ate dinner and I showered. So now I'm going to work on sewing together these hats and I'll recap my first day for y'all. First day of the winter semester, I would say it went pretty good for me. My body is very, very sore because me being very smart, I went to the gym and I hadn't moved in like 3+ weeks. So that was a great idea. And it didn't feel that crazy when I was doing it, but I've been so sore. So that is a mistake I will not make again. I learned from that. But at the same time, I'm glad I did. I'm wanting to establish good habits. So I'll just deal with the consequences of my actions. But I've been really sore today, and my like pelvis and lower back on one side, and also my butt, because my butt's really sore. So like that side is really in pain, but I think it's getting better. I think it has to do with like how sore I am in like that area. I think it's aggravating it. But yeah, overall my classes were good. So I'm gonna keep working on this and I'll update you if I start a new project, which I very well might. We shall see. But yeah. Hey team, it's about 10:30. I finished, let me turn my brightness down so you can see my eyeballs. I just finished all of the beanies. So I've got this pink and brown one, purple, gray and white, and then this green and blue one that I did earlier. So now I am getting down to the wire with things that I need to make. I need to make a couple little Miffy stuffies, and then the balaclava and the fingerless gloves, which I think I'm gonna start right now. I'm gonna start on those granny squares because those work out pretty fast, and it's only 10:30, so I'll work for another like hour, and then I have a lot of free time tomorrow. So yeah. And then after those few things, if I have time, then I'm just gonna make like stuff with scrap yarn, like scrunchies and like things like that, just so I've been really wanting to use up my yarn supply. So, but actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably finish the pattern test that I have by Cosmic Crochet. It's a striped sweater, and I should also start the scarf that I'm making for my dad. So we'll see. So here's all the colors I'm using. I'll show you before I get started. I'm using this green. Let me bring some light in here. This green, it is Bernat color forest green. These are I've had these for like years and I'm just using them up. Next I have the Red Heart light green, frosty green. This is one of my favorite yarn colors ever, and I usually hate Red Heart, but this stuff is kind of soft, so I'll allow it. Then I have this Karen 1 pound in the color lace, even though it's brown. I don't know how that's lace, but my mom gave me like 3 of these and I need to use them up. And then last but not least, this brown, which is actually Mainstay's acrylic yarn. I don't like the texture of it, but it's the only brown I have, so we're gonna go with that. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna get started. Alright, brief update. I just finished the first square. I'm obsessed with these colors. I'm hoping that I'll have enough, knock on wood, of this yarn to make a sweater, but I don't know because I don't have a lot of this green, but I might get more of like this green or a similar one because I think this would be such a cute sweater color. So fingers crossed. Yeah, or maybe I'll just order like this color specifically, I don't know, but I really want to make a sweater out of these colors, like one big granny square and then like the sleeves. I can see it now. This is one square. I need to make 8, so I'm gonna try and do 3 more like the other colorways, and then I just have to duplicate those. That's the goal, I think, because it's 11 now, so I think I can get it done. And I don't have to be up super early. I do need to run to the bookstore before class, but other than that, not much. So yeah. Hi vlog, time is 11:10, feeling a little eepy. No, 12:10, oh my god, I need to go to bed. But before I do, I'm going to show you the squares that I finished today. In no particular order, obviously. Green border, yeah. I'm just so obsessed with these colors. Like, I'm going to track down all of these yarns till the end of the earth. Sorry I'm holding it like that, I don't know why I'm like... Let me like hold it normally. I'm gonna track down, anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna track down these yarn until the ends of the earth, just because these colors like look so nice together. Like, I think this is the best color combination I've ever come up with. Like, I need to make like a bag in this, a sweater, like oh my god. So anyways, I'm going to go to bed. I'm gonna read my 10 pages, hashtag 75 hard. But I'm gonna go to bed and I will update you tomorrow when I go to the bookstore and everything. So yeah, good night. See you in like 3 seconds. Morning vlog. It is 9:42. I am currently working on making a little graphic to announce the market that I'm doing. Usually I like to do this earlier, but it kind of slipped my mind to do it because I kind of got into the market, not last minute, but like very like quickly. So I think I have the graphic made already. I actually think I saved it as well. So I just have to post it. And I'm gonna put the graphic that the organizer made so that I can do both, and then that way people know where I'm gonna be this weekend. Hi vlog, the time is about 4:30. Today's Tuesday. I didn't vlog at all in the morning because I kind of just forgot. But I got home from class a little bit ago and I just got out of the shower. So I've been doing admin stuff for like business and school and everything. I had to order textbooks. So now I'm gonna get a quick bite to eat and then start my crochet time. I'm probably going to keep going with the balaclava that I started yesterday, and or I might start my dad's scarf, whatever I'm feeling, we'll see. But I'm gonna go eat first and then we'll get started. Okay team, it's like 5 o'clock. I was routing on my phone for just a tiny bit, like a few minutes. I've decided I'm gonna start the scarf that I'm gonna make for my dad because I need it to be done next weekend and I want to get it started now. That way I can like work little by little. And I don't think it'll be that hard because it's like a simple knit stitch. I don't know how to knit yet, but I'm gonna learn right now. So we're gonna do that actually, and then after I work on that for a little bit, I'll work on the balaclava and stuff. So yeah. So for the yarn that I'm gonna be using, it's kind of ripped, but it's Lion Brand Hometown, in the color Chicago Charcoal, and it is weight 6, which is pretty bulky. And then for needles, I kind of stuck them in here for storage. They are 11 millimeters. So I'm gonna pull up a video and then I'm just gonna see if I can figure it out. Obviously the video will help me explain it, but yeah, I'm just gonna make a simple scarf for my dad. This was intended to be a Christmas present, but it's going to be a birthday present because I didn't see him for Christmas because he lives in a different state. So birthday present, yeah, let's get started. Okay, currently learning how to cast on. I don't think I'm holding the yarn right, but she's right-handed and I'm left-handed, so I'm kind of just like riffing based on what I see. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I have it on here. So, and I think that's what you're supposed to do. So I'm just gonna keep doing that and see how it goes. Okay, before I keep going, I'm gonna pull up a video that's specifically a scarf just so I can get like number of stitches and stuff. But yeah. Okay, I definitely don't know how to properly cast on, but I figured it out. Like it's on there. So I'm just gonna fast forward and get on with it. You know, I don't really care.
Necessarily have to hold it open this wide, but when you're learning, it helps to be able to see everything. Go around the thumb.
Okay, after much concentration, this is what I've got. I think it's too loose though. I'm gonna redo it, but that's really hard. It's just like figuring out how to hold it. Like I don't know how to hold it.
Around. Okay, that's really bad. Yeah, okay. Hold on.
Okay, I do not understand what's going on. I'm going to start from the beginning and learn how to cast on properly, and then I think that'll help me hold things properly. Okay, update. This is where I'm at. I think I'm gonna like do it again with a little bit looser stitches just because it's hard to like move up and down the what is it, the needle, and like change needles, like switching it over. So I'm gonna try it one more time and I'm gonna make them a little bit looser, but I'm getting the hang of it. I truly do think so. So yeah, I'm gonna cast on again real quick. All right, so little update. I've kind of been like zoned in, locked in, but I've done 2 rows so far. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit and then I have some market prep to do, but I will continue this video obviously as I make the scarf. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep working at it, but I'm finally getting the hang of it, I think. Still learning how to hold them. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working. All right, it's 7 o'clock and this is how much I have. I think I'm gonna work on the balaclava just so I can get that done, and then after that I'll pick this back up and see how far I can get. But it's really fun. I'm getting pretty quick with it, low-key, so hopefully more knitting projects soon. Knitting update. This is how far I am, and I'm getting a hang of like the stitches, and like I've gotten into kind of a flow with it, which is really cool. So yeah, just kind of been working on this. I also worked on another project that I'm working on for my market, but I kind of got like annoyed with that, so I picked this back up again. But yeah. But I'm gonna head to bed soon, and I will probably not be able to knit much tomorrow, but when I work on this next, I will update you. Yeah, there's not much to update on now because I'm just doing the same stitch over and over, but I will keep you updated as I make more progress, and then I'll show you the finished product when it's done. So yeah. Hello vlog, it is Wednesday, so the next day, once again, have not updated since yesterday. One thing about being back at school, it means my days are so busy until the evening when I get home from rehearsal and everything. So I do have some homework to do. However, before I do that, I wanted to unbox my business cards for you. I got here yesterday, but I forgot to go pick them up from the front desk, of my building. So we're gonna open them now. Canva shout out. Nice perforated edge. Very excited about these. I got rounded corners because I am like that. But there's the business card. You can't read it because it's backwards, and then it has a QR code of my Linktree and everything. My website, my Instagram, my TikTok, etc. My YouTube as well. So all of my links are in one place for people, and then my at the bottom. If they don't have, like, if they can't scan the QR code, they can type this in on most apps, and it'll be there. I'll show you when it's not mirrored. Oops. But yeah, I got 100 of these. Super excited. Yeah. Here's what it looks like not mirrored. So as you can see, it's like my classic little logo. And then on the other side has the QR code with my @ Very cute. Very happy with those. Now I have a couple reading assignments to do for my humanities class, so I'm going to do those, and then I'm going to get to work on inventory because I hope it won't take too long. It's just a discussion post. So I'll do that real quick, and then we'll get into making stuff. Once again, I did not vlog. I'm so sorry. I was hanging out with my roommates, but I will vlog tomorrow because I have a lot more free time because I only have a couple classes, so it'll be okay. But I am doing my 10 pages of reading, all about love, bell hooks, and then I'm gonna work on some knitting to wind down and go to bed. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna finish the balaclava that I made. All the squares are done, I just have to put them together. And then I'm gonna make some miffies, and then we'll be done making stuff, and that's pretty cool and good and exciting. So, yeah. Sorry today was mid, but tomorrow will be better. Hey team, it is Thursday. So I do have a few more homeworky things to do, but I can probably do that real quick while I chat. I help do marketing for the dance company that I'm in, and I have to do a few things, but it's not that much. So, right now, I am going to do that, and then I just have to finish this balaclava. I was going to make fingerless gloves to match, but I was having trouble with the hook size and yarn. Usually, I made them with, it's the amount of colors I used and the amount of rows I have to do. Excuse me, because I'm using a set amount of colors. I was having, like, really big gaps, and, like, I was having trouble, like, making the right size, so I just gave up. And I think it's fine. So I'm just going to use these squares and make the balaclava. I just have to sew it all together, which I'm gonna do in a little bit. I just put my laundry in the dryer. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Sorry I'm a little, what's going on up here, but I'm good. We're chill. Very chill. Very nonchalant. Alright team, done with all the admin stuff, so I'm going to lay out the squares in the, like, color order that I want them, and then I'm gonna sew them together. So let's do that. Okay, here they are all laid out. So this is the top of the head, back, and then each side, and then this one is just gonna go, like, on the front. So I'm gonna start sewing them together. Today is Saturday, which is the day of the market. I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I had a really long day at school and I really didn't do all that much. I just did some inventory and inputting it in my computer, like in Shopify, which I will show you, like, before we go, all the things that I've made specifically for this event, or like all the things that I've made since the other stuff, if that makes sense. But it is about 9:15, and begrudgingly, because I don't want to go, I'm going to go to the gym because I am doing 75, like a mix of 75 hard, 75 soft. I call it 75 mid. It's like my own challenge because I, like, adjusted the requirements to fit, like, my lifestyle and the things that I do. So I'm gonna go to the gym. The reason I don't want to go is because it is 24 degrees and we just had, like, not like a snowstorm, but we got a lot of snow. I live in Michigan. We get a lot of snow usually. So I don't really want to walk and all that, but I will because I think it's good for me. So I'm gonna go to the gym, do a little workout. I think I'm gonna do legs, probably. And then I'm gonna come back here, shower, keep getting ready and things. I'm gonna try and leave by 12:31 because we have to be loaded in by 2. So I'll probably, like, 12:30, I'll probably leave and drive down there. It's like a 10-minute drive, but I have to figure out, like, parking. I think you can valet because it's, like, at a fancy hotel, but I don't know. I don't think I would have to pay for it, but I'm gonna ask when I get there. I'm gonna be like, do I have to pay for this? So yeah, but that's the plan. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'll see you when I get back. Just got back from the gym. It's like I never left because I'm in the exact same place. But I'm gonna hop in the shower and then I'm going to start getting ready for the event. I'm so excited. Hi vlog. Time is now 12:30. As you can see, I'm all dressed, got my jacket on, I'm ready to go. But here's my wagon full of stuff. So, well, not full of stuff. Most of it's in my car. I just have a few things that I need to bring with me, and then we're gonna get on our way. So, let's go. I'm at my car, and I did in fact forget my backpack with like all of my important stuff, like my card reader and everything. So I'm gonna go back up and get that, and then I'm gonna leave, which is great. And there's traffic because of the auto show that's also happening this weekend. So I'm gonna go real fast. Has been acquired. Hi team. So sorry that I didn't vlog at all today at the event. They were playing like DJ music the whole time, and so you wouldn't be able to hear me, number one. And number two, it was copyright, so I couldn't do that for a multitude of reasons. But I just got back like a little bit ago. It's 10, almost, I can't speak, I'm so tired. It's almost 10:30 now. So I'm going to change into my pajamas, and then we'll have a little nice chill chat recap portion, and I'll show like clips of my setup because I was able to record some of that, and then I'll chat about how it went. So yeah, see you in T-2 seconds. Hi team, I am now in my pajamas and cozy in bed, which means we can start recapping the event. Now, first and foremost, I want to apologize for not being more on top of it, vlogging and updating you guys. Usually I try to be good about that, but this time I feel like I was exceptionally bad throughout the week, not even just today, and I apologize. It's the first week of the semester, so it's been kind of crazy getting back into it. Very busy, very stressful. And then also today, the event, it went great. I had a lot of fun. It was just also very stressful and overwhelming because it was in like this really fancy hotel downtown that I have never been in before. I've never driven in that area before, and it was also extremely busy because it was the auto show today, which is like a huge deal every year, and it was like right down the street, so the traffic was actually horrible. And like I didn't know how to get around the hotel or like where anything was, so that was like really stressful. And then they were playing copyrighted music, so I couldn't like update you guys halfway through or anything. So I apologize. Not ideal circumstance, but the event went really well, so I will do my best to recap it as accurately as I can. I will insert some clips of my setup. I am really happy with it. I didn't have like a ton of space. Like it was in like the hotel like ballroom, so it was like not super big. But I'm happy with what I feel like I am good about like using the space that I have and like organizing my things in a way that like works and makes sense, and I think it went really well in terms of that. So yeah, I will insert clips of that and I'll talk through kind of my setup and things, and then we'll get into the numbers and all of the fun, boring stuff. But I feel like it's important to be transparent about the numbers as well, and share that with you guys in case any of you are interested in doing events or just curious about what it is like. So yeah. Alright, now that we've covered the setup portion and the fun stuff, we're gonna get into the numbers. So, I will start with listing totals of like everything that I sold. And like, I don't know exactly how many like sales, like individual people I sold to, but in terms of items that I sold 2 Miffy figurines, little things. I sold 3 pairs of fingerless gloves, winter weather, you know. I sold 6 hats, combination of cat beanies. I sold a normal beanie, also a bucket hat that I had left over. So just like a combination of different hats. I sold 1 scarf. I was expecting to sell more, but I guess people probably already have like a scarf at this point that they like. I don't know. People just weren't looking at them that much. I sold 1 pair of earrings, I sold 1 bag charm, I sold 1 ring, and that brings my grand sales total to $353.41, which is pretty average for me. I usually do around like anywhere between 200 and 400 at bigger events like these. It honestly is like a big range. It depends on the day and everything. But yeah, my grand sales total was $353.41, and that is like all payment methods like cash, Shopify, Venmo. I like added it all up. And then that also subtracts the money that I leave in like my cash box every year, or every event, which is $25, and then subtracts the valet tip because I had to valet my car, and I tipped him $7, like, because I didn't have to pay for the valet, so I wanted to make sure that I tip, and I don't know what's adequate number of tipping, so I did my best. I just, and then the vendor fee was $75. So subtracting all of those like costs and expenses, my profit is $278.41, which is still pretty good, I would say. Like, I'm very happy with that. I'm happy regardless. I just am happy to do events, so I don't really care a ton about making money. My main priority is making the vendor fee back, and I always have. So I'm not worried about that. So that kind of wraps up all of the numbers and everything. There's not like a ton to say else about that. Overall, I had a great time at the event. This is the second time that I've done an event with this organizer, and I had a good experience. I have no complaints or anything like that. I will say, like, the demographic and like vibe was a little bit different. I think it was just because it was in a different venue. It was in a fancy hotel, so naturally that will reflect like the people that come. And also like the time, like it was the same weekend as the auto show, so like that whole demographic was also present. I am still very happy with how I did, and I think I've been like trying for a while to find like my target demographic, because I just like make stuff that I like, and I don't really know how to like target that at like people that like the same thing. But I think I've been getting better at finding events that cater to people that like the same things I like, or that are interested in my stuff, which I think is cool. And it feels like rewarding to have your stuff seen and people to enjoy it, and like I get a lot of compliments about it, and I really appreciate that. So I want to thank any of you that showed up or bought something or like my stories, like my posts. Like, thank you all for all of your support, because it really does mean the world. So yeah, as of right now, I don't have any more events planned until the summer, but I do have some shop updates coming and other things like that, so stay tuned for all those exciting things. I am going to go to bed. The time on the clock is 11:11, so I'm going to get some rest. I've got a busy day tomorrow, but I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for your continued support. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.